You don't have a motivation problem. You have a Mokuteki problem. Purpose, direction, the target. Because right now, your day is being ambushed. Notifications, random plans, half-finished goals, quick tasks that steal hours, and you call it productivity, but it's just movement without meaning. Samurai didn't wake up and ask, "What do I feel like doing today?" They woke up with one question: what is my purpose right now? Not forever, not 5 years, right now. That's Mokuteki Hon'I, the samurai way of locking onto your purpose so hard that distractions don't stand a chance. Imagine an archer in battle. If he looks at every bird, every sound, every shadow, he dies. He survives because he chooses a target and commits. Modern life is the same battlefield, just quieter. Your enemies wear better clothing, comfort, scrolling, endless planning, and the illusion that being busy equals being effective. So here's the challenge. For the next few minutes, don't watch a video. Treat this like a training session. Because by the end, you'll have a simple system to cut through mental noise, choose one priority, and execute with calm intensity without burning out. No complicated apps, no 45-step morning routine, just the core principles samurai lived by. Purpose first, action second, everything else optional. If you've been stuck, overwhelmed, or feeling like your days vanish, it's not because you're lazy, it's because your focus has no commander. Today, you become the commander.
Mokuteki simply means purpose, but not the "what is my life's destiny" kind. In the samurai way, Mokuteki is your current target, the mission you are choosing to prioritize today, this hour, this season. That's why it's powerful. It turns focus from a feeling into a decision. Most people lose focus because their brain is trying to hold too many purposes at once. I want money, I want health, I want to learn, I want to grow my channel. All true, but when everything is the purpose, nothing is. You end up switching between tasks, chasing dopamine, and finishing the day tired with nothing that actually moved forward. A samurai doesn't carry 10 swords. He carries the one he will use. Your Mokuteki is that sword. So the 10-second definition is this. Mokuteki is the one outcome I'm aiming at right now, and everything else is secondary. Notice what this does to your mind. It removes negotiation. It removes the constant internal debate. Should I do this or that? Because the purpose is already chosen. Once purpose is clear, action becomes simple. Here's the key difference. Life purpose is big, long-term direction, too big to guide your next 60 minutes. Mokuteki is specific, near-term target, clear enough to guide your next action. Examples: edit and upload my next video by 6 p.m. Finish 20 minutes of revision for Chapter 3. Close one client lead today. Walk 30 minutes and meal prep dinner. When you define Mokuteki, you're not limiting your life, you're commanding your attention, and attention is your real currency. Once you pick the target, distractions don't disappear. They just stop being important.
The one target rule is simple. Choose one outcome that matters most today, one that, if completed, makes the day a win. Not 10 priorities, not a long to-do list, one target. Here's why this works. Your brain doesn't struggle with work, it struggles with switching. Every time you jump from editing to messages to research to just checking something, you pay a mental tax. Your focus fragments, your energy drains, and you end up doing a lot without finishing the thing that actually moves your life forward. Samurai training wasn't random. It was not a bit of sword, a bit of archery, a bit of running, a bit of philosophy all at once. They would lock into a single skill and repeat it until it became automatic. That same principle applies to your day. If you want real progress, you don't need more time, you need one clear target and the discipline to protect it. The mistake most people make is picking goals that are too vague. Work on my channel, study more, be productive. Those aren't targets, they're wishes. A real one target has 3 qualities. Specific, you can clearly tell if you did it or not. Meaningful, it connects to your bigger direction. Finishable today, it's a single outcome, not a whole life upgrade. Good targets sound like, write the script for 1 video, film the hook plus first 30 seconds, finish 15 practice questions and review mistakes, send 3 outreach messages and follow up with 2 leads.
Once your target is chosen, everything else becomes support tasks or distractions. You can still do other things, but they no longer get to compete with the target. That's the rule. Your day does not get to end until the target is advanced. This is how you stop feeling overwhelmed. You stop trying to win in every direction. You win in one direction, consistently, and that creates momentum that spreads to everything else. The samurai filter is the decision blade you use before you touch any task, message, or idea. It's one question. Does this serve my target? Yes or no? That's it. No debating. No, but it might be useful. No, it only takes a minute. Because that's how distractions win, by sounding reasonable. Most people don't fail because they choose bad things. They fail because they choose good things at the wrong time. You can spend your whole day doing helpful, productive-looking tasks and still never move your real goal forward. The samurai filter stops that by forcing every action to report to your purpose. Here's how to use it in real life. Name your Mokuteki target for the day. Example, finish my video script by 6 p.m. When anything appears, apply the filter immediately. A notification pops up. Reply to this? Does it serve the script? No. Park it. A new idea hits. Let me redesign my thumbnail style. Does it serve the script today? No. Note it. Move on. A task appears. Find 3 references for the intro. Does it serve the script? Yes. Do it. This is how you avoid the side quest trap, where you start with one mission and end up deep in unrelated tasks because they feel urgent or exciting. To make this frictionless, you need one tool, a later list, notes app or paper. Anytime something fails the filter, you don't fight it, you don't suppress it, you capture it. Write it down in 5 seconds and return to the mission. That's crucial. The brain relaxes when it knows the thought won't be lost. The samurai filter also protects you from perfectionism. If you catch yourself polishing tiny details, ask again. Does this change the outcome? If not, it's decoration, not progress. When you live by this filter, focus becomes automatic, not because life gets quieter, but because your purpose gets louder. The pre-commitment ritual is how you enter samurai mode before the world pulls you in 100 directions. It takes 2 minutes, and it solves the biggest focus killer, starting without a plan. Most people begin work like this. Open laptop, check messages, glance at tasks, feel overwhelmed, do the easiest thing. That's not focus, that's drift. Samurai didn't drift into battle. They prepared their mind first, calm, clear, and committed. Your ritual does the same. Here's the exact 2-minute ritual. Step 1, 30 seconds. Write your one target. Make it specific and finishable. Example, complete the video script draft by 6 p.m. Step 2, 30 seconds. Write the first action, the doorway. Not the whole plan, just the next physical step. Example, open the script doc and write the hook for 10 minutes. This matters because your brain resists vague commands, but it obeys clear steps. Step 3, 30 seconds. Choose a time block. Pick when you will attack the target. Example, 3 to 45 p.m. equals script draft. Time blocks turn intention into reality. If you don't choose a time, distractions will choose for you. Step 4, 30 seconds. Remove one distraction. 1, not 10. Example, phone on silent plus face down, or close extra tabs, or put headphones on. This creates a small battlefield advantage instantly. That's the ritual, 2 minutes, but it creates a powerful psychological shift. You're not hoping to focus, you're committing to a mission with a first move and a time slot. Think of it like drawing your sword before the fight starts. Once the blade is out, you don't negotiate, you execute. And if your mind tries to bargain, let me just check one thing first. That's your cue to repeat the ritual. Purpose, first action, time block, distraction removed. Go. Do this daily, and focus stops being emotional. It becomes a trained response. The distraction protocol is what you do the moment a distraction shows up, because it will. Focus isn't the absence of distractions. Focus is having a system for handling them without losing momentum. Most people try to resist distractions with willpower. That works for about 5 minutes. Then the brain gets tired, curiosity wins, and you're suddenly watching a video you didn't even choose. The samurai way is different. You don't wrestle distractions, you process them fast and move on. Here's the protocol. Step 1. Label it. 1 second. Say in your head, distraction. This tiny label creates distance. You stop identifying with the impulse. Step 2. Classify it. 5 seconds. Ask, is this urgent or just loud? Urgent means it will cause real harm if ignored today. Loud means it feels important because it's new, emotional, or convenient. Step 3A. If it's not urgent, park it. Write it on a later list instantly. One line only. Example, reply to Ali about meeting. Example, thumbnail idea. Red background plus bold text. Then return to the task. No thinking, no planning. Step 3B. If it is urgent, contain it. Set a timer, 2 to 5 minutes. Handle only what's required. Then immediately re-enter your work using the first action from your ritual. This prevents urgent tasks from turning into a 45-minute rabbit hole. Step 4. Reset your focus. 10 seconds. Do a micro reset. 1 deep breath, eyes back to your work, and start with the smallest step. Example, write the next sentence. You're rebuilding traction, not chasing motivation. The most important rule, never switch tasks mentally without capturing the distraction. Because uncaptured distractions stay open in your mind like unfinished tabs. They keep pulling you back. This protocol turns distractions into harmless notes instead of detours. You still notice them, but they no longer control your direction. Samurai didn't eliminate chaos from battle. They trained to stay centered inside it. That's exactly what this protocol does for your modern battlefield.
Execution mode is where purpose turns into results. It's a simple rhythm. One task, one direction for 25 to 45 minutes, then a 5-minute reset. No multitasking, no just checking. Pure forward motion. Why 25 to 45 minutes? Because focus has a sweet spot. Too short and you never build momentum. Too long and your attention decays. Mistakes increase and you start seeking dopamine. Samurai training worked the same way. Intense, deliberate reps, then recovery, not endless grind. Here's how to enter execution mode. Step 1. Declare the task out loud. 5 seconds. Example, I am writing the hook. This is not cringe, it's a command. It tells your brain what winning looks like. Step 2. Remove friction. 30 seconds. Close extra tabs, full screen the dock, silence the phone. Execution mode is fragile at the start. Protect the first minute like it's sacred. Step 3. Work in one lane, 25 to 45 minutes. During this block, you only do actions that directly move the target forward. If you need to research, research, then return. If you need to write, write. No polishing, no redesigning, no random upgrades. A powerful rule inside this block: create first, refine later. Samurai didn't perfect a strike in their head. They executed the strike, saw the result, adjusted, and repeated. Step 4. Use the patch don't switch method. If you hit a problem, you can't find the right word, the idea feels weak, don't abandon the mission. Leave a quick marker and continue. Example, add stronger example here. Example, needs statistic. This keeps momentum alive while still capturing what needs fixing. Step 5. 5-minute reset. Mandatory. Stand up, drink water, look away from the screen. No social media. This reset is not a reward, it's recovery, so the next block is clean. Execution mode is how you stop living in preparation and start living in progress. You don't need perfect conditions, you need a repeatable rhythm. Lock in, execute, reset, repeat. That's the modern samurai cycle.
The end-of-day review is how you turn focus into a skill instead of a mood. Most people finish the day exhausted, then either feel guilty, I did nothing, or lie to themselves, I was busy. The samurai way is cleaner. Review, learn, adjust, no drama. This review takes 2 to 3 minutes, and it answers one core question. Did I advance the target? Not did I do a lot, not was I productive, just did my Mokuteki move forward? Because progress is the only scoreboard that matters. Here's the simple review. Step 1. Score the day in one line. Write target advanced, yes/no. If yes, you can relax. Your day had meaning. If no, you don't panic. You diagnose. Step 2. Identify the real reason, not the excuse. Choose one. I didn't define a clear target. I started too late. I got pulled by distractions. I made the task too big. I tried to do too many things.
Be honest, but calm. Samurai didn't insult themselves after a bad session. They studied the mistake. Step 3. Extract one lesson, the upgrade. Examples. Tomorrow I will time block the target before lunch. My target was too large. I'll reduce it to one finishable outcome. I'll keep a later list open so distractions don't steal focus. Only one lesson. Too many lessons become another form of avoidance. Step 4. Set tomorrow's first action, 10 seconds. Write the doorway step. Open the script doc and write 10 lines. Outline 3 bullet points for the intro. This reduces friction the next day. You're leaving a clear path for future you. The most important mindset: no guilt, only feedback. Guilt makes you avoid the review. Feedback makes you improve. This is how focus becomes inevitable. Every day you either win or you learn. Both outcomes build momentum. Over time, your brain starts craving the clean feeling of target advanced, and distractions lose their power because they no longer match your identity. That's the end goal. Not perfect days, trained days.
Daily focus works best when your week has direction. That's what the Mokuteki Compass is, a short weekly check that keeps you from winning random days but losing the bigger game. Here's the problem it solves. You can follow all the rules, time blocks, single tasking, distraction control, and still feel stuck if your one target keeps changing based on moods or noise. One day you chase views, the next day you redesign branding, the next day you research new tools, and suddenly a week disappears. The compass prevents that by choosing a weekly purpose that daily targets can serve. Think of it like this. Weekly Mokuteki, the direction of the blade. Daily Mokuteki, each strike. Without direction, strikes are just swinging. Do this once a week. Even 15 to 30 minutes is enough. Step 1. Choose one weekly outcome. Make it measurable and realistic. Examples. Publish 5 shorts plus 1 long video draft. Write 3 scripts and batch record voiceovers. Finish Module 2 and pass the quiz. Step 2. Define the 3 must-win tasks. These are the few actions that cause the outcome. Example for a YouTube creator. Script hooks, record VO, edit and upload. Step 3. Pre-plan your daily 1 targets. You're not scheduling every minute, just assigning targets. Monday hooks, Tuesday scripts, Wednesday VO, Thursday editing, Friday upload plus thumbnails. Step 4. Set a no detours rule. For this week, anything outside the outcome becomes a later list item unless it's urgent. This is how you stop productive procrastination. Step 5. End the week with one question. Did the outcome happen? If yes, repeat what worked. If no, shrink the outcome and tighten the must-win tasks. The Mokuteki Compass turns your focus system from daily survival into steady progress. You stop reacting to the week, you start commanding it.